you getting over this is not going to prove anything.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, your mom is still alive, right?
Yeah.
You know, you got siblings?
Yep. I got 2 sisters, a little god sister, and a big brother.
Right. You got people who love you.
Definitely.
You've seen it? Okay. So what he said was, and we'll play the clip, was that you guys have talked a couple of times, and he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later.
I don't know him. I never seen him before in my life.
Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, known as Julio Foolio, in Tampa.
The feud in Florida's rap scene has taken yet another young life. Julio Foolio, who just turned 26, was targeted and killed while enjoying his birthday. This tragic event adds to the horrific history of his infamous rivalry with fellow Florida rapper Yungeen Ace, and rumors are swirling that Yin is now on the run after apparently bragging in a new song about ordering the hit on Fio. In a shocking twist, just hours after Foolio's death, Yin released a new diss track named To It, and he also posted a tweet that appeared to mock Foolio's passing. This latest tragedy is part of a long feud between the two rappers and their respective crews, Ace's ATK and Foolio's KTA, and both Foolio and Yin have previously lost multiple friends and family members to this beef, including their brothers. With Foolio's passing, the federal authority is reportedly focusing on young people in connection to this incident.
But you will have kids at one point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to live long enough to have kids.
For sure.
And if you keep going down this road, you're never going to experience what it's like to have kids, which is one of the greatest experiences a human being could have. You know? Yeah, you could go down and say, okay, you know, Foolio, he didn't take from nobody, whatever else, but you're not around to, you know, to feel that love because you're gone.
Oh, you trying? And it's crazy because I done dodged death so many times. Sometimes I just be like, this is just the way I live. I don't know. I just see death so much.
Hi, and Allison, a prominent rapper, Charles Jones, whose stage name is Julio Foolio, was celebrating his birthday here in Tampa when it was cut short. All right, take a look here, a bullet hole here at the wall of this hotel. Also, I'm going to show you here, this window appears to be boarded up. Now, Jones's longtime attorney confirmed very limited details as to what happened here.
The Tampa Police Department has revealed to 2XL magazine that Foolio, whose real name was Charles Jones, was one of 4 people who were injured during that incident outside the hotel. The TPEP said in a statement that at approximately 4:40 a.m., Tampa police got a 911 call for an 11,606 McKinley Drive, and a total of 4 people were injured. 1 person was declared deceased, and 3 other victims are being treated at the hospital. The statement continued by saying police are investigating what led up to the incident and trying to identify those involved. This is an active investigation, and extra information will be released when available. Meanwhile, Foolio's attorney, L.S. Fusco, told News 4 Jax that he was enjoying his 26th birthday and was staying at an Airbnb, but the host kicked him out for having too many people, so they went to the location. Unfortunately, Foolio and his friends shared this new location all over social media, and according to Foolio's attorney, he was ambushed at the Holiday Hotel where he got a room after being kicked out of the Airbnb.
Longtime attorney Louis Fusco, who represents Jones, confirms the rapper was kicked out of an Airbnb, then went to a hotel. That's where investigators believe Jones and his entourage were ambushed. Social media posts point to the rapper celebrating his birthday, and witnesses say it was interrupted by an unknown group. Now the search is on for the parties involved in the shoot.
Now, in case you're not familiar with Foolio's backstory, he was a rising star in the rap scene coming from Jacksonville, Florida, and he had a pretty big following on social media, posting over 1 million followers on Instagram and over 600,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. But Foolio was also known for his wild public feud with fellow Florida rapper Yungeen Ace, and this conflict was not just a personal problem. It was rooted in a long-standing rivalry between their respective crews, Foolio's TA and Ace's ATK.
ATK gang. Investigators say this organization is connected to a string in Jacksonville.
There's many names for ATK. Ace's top one, 9 people, potentially responsible for 15 of, and who knows what.
The animosity between the two teams had been brewing for years, culminating in several tragic events. The tension between the two groups escalated sharply in 2017 when Foolio's 17-year-old cousin Zan Brown was targeted, and shortly after Deanter Thomas, an associate of YA, were charged. This event set off a chain reaction with more senseless passings taking place between 2018 and 2021. In June 2018, Yungeen Ace was targeted in a drag, resulting in the passing of his brother Trevin Bullard and 2 other people. Yungeen Ace survived despite being hit 8 times, and what added even more fuel to the tension between these two crews was the fact that Foolio apparently celebrated the deaths of Yungeen's brother on social media. Fast forward to March 2021, and the feud hit new heights when Yungeen Ace, along with spinner Ben Whopper with the Chopper and Fast Money Goon, released the song Who I Smoke.
Who knows what else?
Today we're shooting for When I See You, Who I Smoke.
Who I Smoke came out of nowhere, went crazy, kind of made it more mainstream to where people who don't even know y'all, they were tapped into it. Did you make them do that?
I don't know. How I took it too far when they made a song first. Speaking, once the dead get involved, it's already too.
Who I Smoke, which sampled Vanessa Carlton's 2002 hit 1,000 Miles, featured a chorus that named deceased members of Foolio's crew shortly after Foolio reacted with a song called When I See You. This track began with a news report about the 2018 incident that claimed the life of Yungeen Ace's brother, and the music video for the song was equally provocative, showing Foolio dancing in the cemetery with photos of Ace's dead brother and friends. Over the years, both Foolio and Yungeen briefly addressed their feud in interviews, but they've mostly avoided going into detail about the conflict. Back in July 2021, Foolio sat down with Vlad TV and talked about Yungeen dissing his deceased little brother on Who I Smoke, and he claimed that some of the people who hopped on that track with Yungeen actually used to be his fans before they switched up on him.
I grew around a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Haitians and cutthroats, and it's just a lot. That's just what it is in Florida.
Okay, because I remember there's like a lyric where he said like my grandma Zoe or something like that.
I say, my grandma do voodoo, and we chop the head off a goose. I got a couple songs referencing like stuff, cause like that's what I'm tied in with. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why I came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get.
Okay. Okay. So, what part of Jacksonville did you grow up in?
The north side, 1646 West 45th Street, Hilltop Village Apartments. It's like the worst hood in Jacksonville, like literally the worst hood, Hilltop Village Apartment.
And then, when Vlad asked Foolio if he thought the beef should be squashed before more lives were lost, he just said they would probably sit down and talk it out sooner or later. He also stated that he had already spoken with Yungeen a couple of times and claimed that neither one of them wanted to talk to each other.
It just sounds like this is just going to keep continuing, and more bodies are going to drop, more people are going to get shot, more mothers are going to cry, people are going to lose their brothers and you know, friends and everything else like that. Could there be anything that could be done with, let's just say, you and Yungeen Ace sitting down together and saying, look, a lot of on both ends, but we have to just basically, you know, we don't have to be friends, but we got to get past this and kind of just move on with our careers because we're both successful in our own way?
It probably happen sooner than later. You never know what God got planned, you know? I told him that a couple times, you know. We be talking time to time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what can happen. You know, like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We want to kill each other now, we just mutual.
But when Yungeen went on Vlad TV shortly after, he denied ever meeting Foolio in person and claimed that Foolio and his crew were just dissing him for likes and views.
So what he said was, and we'll play the clip, was that you guys have talked a couple of times, and he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later.
I don't know him. I never seen him before in my life.
In person?
Never seen him.
Okay.
No, but that's none of them. Anybody in my city that's into me who rap. See, this is the thing. See, okay, my city, like, it's like, everybody in my city, they all rap, right? So they rap to diss me so they can get views, so I can respond. So that's their way of like getting on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's like a whole, like when I got, everybody went to claim me their shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was like a whole little big city. So everybody who rap in my city, like who they beefing with me right now, none of them even know me. I never even seen them before in my life. You know what I'm saying? So all of them, nobody, I don't know none of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody started beefing with me out the blue just because I got on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I don't know them, so I don't be getting what be going on. I don't know them. Yeah.
Well, you've never met him in person. Have the
None
two
of
of you actually talked on the phone?
Never talk.
Now young, he did finally admit that he and Foolio DM'd each other before, but when Vlad suggested that Foolio was open to working things out and squashing the beef, Yin didn't seem to be open to that idea.
So when he said that you guys had talked, you're saying that's not true?
No, I ain't saying that. No, we don't. He don't. It's like, we done DM each other before.
Okay. So you've DM'd each other. So there's been some communication between
For sure. And like this little clubhouse stuff shit.
Okay. And when he said that he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later, it sounds like he wants to figure out a way to squash it. It sounded like he wants to somehow work things out. Are you open to working things out with him?
He want to work stuff out because he know he don't know me for real. So it's like I say, like he don't like he got what he wanted. Like he got the fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got it. He went up. So now he got what he wanted. So now it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, I don't know him.
But fans are saying that Vlad misunderstood what Foolio meant when he said the beef will end sooner or later. Apparently, he wasn't talking about his plans to sit down and talk things out with Lai, but instead he meant that it will be over when he and his crew catch Lai slacking, and Lai apparently got the message, which is why there's a lot of speculation now that Yin decided to catch Foolio slipping first, and sadly, here we are now reporting on yet another tragedy. What makes Foolio's death even more tragic is the fact that this cycle will most likely continue despite him being gone. Tom Hackney, a crime analyst in Jacksonville who recently talked to Tampa's Fat TV, said that Foolio's passing will only escalate the existing problem, so this comes and somebody from a rival group is now going to get out there and need to be retaliated against in their eyes for his M, and then that just keeps going. Hackney said now, as for Yaya Heaters, where the whole thing gets even crazier, just hours after Foolio passed away, he dropped a new diss track called I Told Them to Do It. And basically, it sounds like he might be admitting to ordering a hit on Foolio. Not only that, but Yungeen also posted a since deleted tweet shortly after news broke about Foolio's that read that boy going back the same day. He came in, and since Foolio was while celebrating his birthday, you don't have to be a detective to figure out who Yin was talking about, and there have been several reports that the feds are already looking into Yin's involvement in it, and he has gone into hiding. As for fans, they're saying that this is an overall sad situation with no winners, and it's only a matter of time before more young men lose their lives to pointless rap beats. One fan said hip-hop culture is basically a bunch of grown men who act like teenagers fresh off the school bus, constantly fighting and arguing over something stupid. Hip-hop is like the juvenile section of America. And another fan wrote, I listened to one song from this dude about a year ago and felt that demonic energy, the amount of young black men that listen to that trash music and get caught up in that senseless lifestyle. But what do you think about this tragic situation? Do you see any chance of this beef cooling down? Or will Foolio's death just escalate the violence on the streets of Florida even more? I want to hear all your thoughts, so drop your comments down below. And then check out this next video.